Hello everyone, I am the Dream Envoy, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Winds of Change. Last time, we died. Now let's go to Main Street. When I exit my house, I feel a wave of heat overtake me. The sun pierces through the canopy of Valinor with a fierce intensity. Some of the residents use makeshift fans, looking utterly exhausted. Fortame, however, stands there unaffected, with a huge smile on his face.
Wow, I didn't expect you to dress that fancy. I'm a little jealous now. I feel underdressed. You should do my wardrobe next time we go out. Hey, are you okay? You look a little shaken up. Are you nervous about the ceremony?
Fine, I'll tell you.
Oh, I see. Perhaps we should find Valessa first. It must have been bad if you're acting like this.
Oh, that's horrible! Did I tell you that I died?
But hold on. Just remember the basics. Visions are never foolproof. They're always full of errors. It's like looking at a painting. It's up to interpretation. Everyone who looks at it would walk away with something different. Not that I have visions, I'm just trying to help. Valessa will make sense of everything you saw. I know it. Sometimes visions make mountains out of mud piles. Whoa, really? Scare me half to death, why don't you? Let's put everything on hold then get Valessa. We're supposed to meet her in the town square. But if this is as bad as you say, you better tell me too. Not as a scribe in training, but as a friend. Got it?
You're more than a friend to me, Fortame. Wow, that's a little bit close. You got it, Fortame. I mean, yeah, sure. Sure, just don't, make it into a huge panic.
Sweet. Glad to know you're on my side. It's good to have a friend in someone like you. Anyway, we should head to the town square. With this vision business, we'll have a busy day. Don't waste too much time, alright?
Scribe in training. Fortame has now permanently joined your party. Ooh, permanently! Or at least until he dies permanently. Comrade joining your party also retroactively unlocks content. For example, you can bring Fortame to your home and talk to him there. It is a good idea to form a habit of revisiting previous areas. Yeah, well, sure. No books. This character is not in your party. Oh, there is one book that we can find. Not presently vid. Can't see it immediately, but let's just look around. There's not much more to say. Nice house. I know it's a mess inside, but I'll have to fix that later. Maybe Fortame and I could have a private word inside.
A bit bigger than my house, but mine has more rooms. Which is better, though? More rooms or more space? My interior design books don't really cover that aspect.
I guess it really depends on the person. Me personally, since I'm living just by myself, I'm fine with just, a small singular room. Yeah.
The master has spoken. I guess it's true, though. Work with what you have. And if you don't have it, someone else surely will.
Must be blessed with peaceful neighbors. Never heard a single peep come from next door. It's because they're dead. Fortame is loud, but thankfully he lives across the street. With him next door, I'd probably die of sleep deprivation.
Are you thinking about me? I saw the way you looked at me just now. Give it to me straight. What's going on?
You're obnoxiously loud, Fortame. I don't want to be... I don't want to be too blatant. Blatant.
I guess you could say that, yeah. Being a scribe in training is pretty hard work. It's fun to unwind after everything is said and done.
He laughs and turns away from me. There's a hint of blush on his face, but he covers it up. Oh no, does he have a crush on me? He's quite reckless in his youth, but isn't almost everyone? Anything here? Ooh, branch. I often see Fortame up here, just passing the time. Climbing the trees of Valenorth is his #1 hobby. He always talks about how he'll climb the grand tree one day. Huh. What's over here? Oh.
A bit bigger than my house, but mine has more rooms. Which is better, though? The master had...
Yeah, okay. Over here, then? This is Fortame's house, and it's pretty tip-top condition. Looks brand new. You must take very good care of it. As I get closer, I notice a book left out on the porch. There's the book! It has his name on the front, so I can only assume it's his own work.
Visions and paintings. A vision from the spirits is apparently more like a painting. When a vision is over, a seer or seeress can often vividly recall the bigger picture, while smaller elements are lost in translation. For example, if the vision was about the death of a villager, that part would be clear. However, how they died and what reaction each individual villager had to their death would be unclear. Instead of knowing this information, it is more like a gut feeling or a single interpretation of the events. In some cases, it is as if the spirits send us a single picture of an event, and the seer or seeress goes on to act it out in a dream in whatever way they can make sense of it. If at any time there was more than one seer or seeress, it is likely that their interpretations of each vision would be vastly different. But as there is only one seer or seeress at a time, we will never be able to put this to the test. Instead, the scribe discusses each vision in depth with the seer or seeress, and they come to an agreeable interpretation. Oftentimes, the smaller elements are disregarded, and only the bigger picture is given any credence. Using the death as an example, we would only assume a death is coming to Valenorth. Digging into why it was going to happen would be impossible. Although, as the spirit's ability to reach out to us and communicate slowly increases over time, we have to wonder if soon these visions will be concrete, and interpretations would become a thing of the past. Fortam.
I've been pronouncing it as Fortame, but maybe it should be Fortam. By the way, one thing that I would have appreciated a little bit more is that instead of just having one narrator read the entire books, why not just have, it's Fortam who wrote this, so why not have Fortam, voice actor be the one to, read this? I think that would be a little bit neat and more personal, unless we're going to assume that the voice we're hearing is actually our own.
Isn't that cool to think about, Seer? The spirits are artists, and your mind is the canvas. There's so much work required in interpreting visions.
Yeah, I got that, and so what we just saw is just an interpretation of what might happen, but not what exactly is gonna happen.
Of course, the spirits grow stronger every day. It's already gotten to a point where a scribe is near useless. I have more volumes written on the subject. I'm sure you'll find them. Can you believe how much stronger they've gotten, though? I wrote this book years ago and it's almost outdated. We've been able to witness so much growth in one generation.
So our vision is more accurate than what Fortam may have led on. Oh, that's not an interactable house? Okay. Post office, huh? Village-wide notices are posted there. Oh! P.O. boxes at this time. It's easier to catch someone by mail when they're busy. I haven't checked my box in a while, but I rarely get any messages. They only really interact with Velessa and Fortame. I actually share a P.O. box with my grandparents. I've been thinking of getting my own. That way, that way I can check my mail at my own time. And also I'll be able to buy, personal items without my grandparents finding out. That would also be really nice. I only really interact with Velessa and Fortame. We can't carry out our duties unless we're together in person. If I got mail from someone else, it would likely be junk. If Milas needed me, he'd come to me in person too. I guess advertising is also a thing back then.
There's a village-wide notice posted about your induction. I think you'll have quite the audience later tonight, Seer. There's a big party planned afterwards too, dancing and all.
Here's another question. What was the point of inserting our name if everyone's just going to be calling us Seer anyways? Aw. But nah.
You bet! It's supposed to be the party of a lifetime. Quite literally, as there's only one Seer or Seeress per generation. If I were you, I wouldn't make any important plans tomorrow.
Yeah. My plans tomorrow is escaping from a burning village. What about you, Fortam? I hope you're with me. Anything else? The higher up you live, the more you have to pay. Although that would also be incredibly dangerous. I would love to live closer to the ground. Houses up there with great views are way too expensive. Of course, the Elder happily lives above everyone else. Thankfully, that's not reflected in the way he treats us. I know that the streams of water are in full flow today. Actually, if bathrooms work, then maybe being upriver would be for the best. We siphon off water from that falls higher up in the mountains. That's how we fill the water tank each and every day. Each morning, our citizens does the water run, so to speak. These runs are a requirement for everyone in Valenorth. Without them, the tank would overflow and flood our village. I should do mine before it gets too late, actually. One person might not matter, but that's actually bad mentality. What else to click, though? Oh, we can go down to Main Street. Awesome. Oh, wait, we were on Main Street. Let's go to Town Square, then. Hey, this is where I died! Huh. So they weren't branches. There's not a roof there. It's all outdoors. It was my own confusion. The town square is a serene and beautiful place, like usual. A far cry from how I saw it in last night's vision. I take a deep breath and relax. We're all safe. For the time being.
Hey, nice to see you again. I was starting to worry you might be late. Thankfully, we still have time to spare.
Sweet smile! I'm going to tell you how I'm going to die. Like, right now. She runs up to me and gives me a tight... Aww. We glance at Fortam, and he appears embarrassed. Aw, somebody's jealous.
Oh my, is this a hint of romance I see? And in public too? People will start to talk.
Shut it, Fortum! Nobody asked you. I was just excited to see the seer. Remember how special today is?
At least ask before hugging me. I mean, yeah. Yeah. By the way, people, being in a fursuit is not consent. She's just enthusiastic for 10. So what if there's something between us? I don't comment on rumors and speculation. She's just enthusiastic for Tam.
Hey, I'm happy for you too. I was gonna hug you, I swear. But I guess there's more important matters at hand. Sorry for getting sidetracked. I'm all over the place. Do your thing. I'll be waiting over there by the tank.
He runs off to the water tank and rests against it. He's definitely out of earshot, so I could talk to Velessa. We need to meet up with Milas so they could hear about my vision.
I swear, Fortum can be so insufferable. Be glad you don't work with him as much as I do. He keeps things interesting, to say the least.
I can't have a thing for him. I do not have a crush on him. Don't be so harsh on the guy. Yeah, he's kind of annoying. Can we all just get along? Nah. Don't be harsh on him.
Hey, I'm just joking around. We're best friends. We're supposed to poke fun. Either way, something about this doesn't add up to me.
Yeah, I sometimes like poking fun at my friends as well.
Fortum would never willingly walk away from us. He'd only do that if he's not allowed to listen in. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you had a vision, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, really? I knew something was off. You seemed different. I didn't want to bring it up, but now I know why. Should we go to the Grand Tree then? It might be good to discuss this in private. If I tell the villagers, they won't bother us.
We might need to get Milas in fast.
Whoa, you're starting to creep me out, Seer. Involving the Elder? That's very serious.
You know what's also serious? Maybe I should have just called myself Seer instead of Nordasoon.
But I trust your judgment. I really do. Let's grab Fortum and head to Miles' place. If it's actually that bad, you should be there with us.
I should have been a seer named Seer.
Just promise me one thing. Do your best to keep calm. Some of the villagers are already looking your way. If they see you freaking out, they'll freak out too.
Yeah, I understand. We're all going to die! Alyssa has now permanently joined my party. Like before, new content has been unlocked in old areas. But a new feature, Parallel Chronicles, have also been unlocked. Brief tutorial on that will follow after this dialogue window. Click! The world of Lostia is a living, breathing place. Though the story takes place from your perspective, a large cast of characters is always up to something. In the top left of applicable maps, you can view subplots by clicking character's mini portrait. You can do these in any order, but it's highly recommended that you do them in any order. I love that. Being able to see your NPCs interact with each other. That is... I love that. It makes it feel more alive. Wait, Sophie becomes a party member? View Parallel Chronicle with Damek 1? Sure. Damek and Ulrich gather in the town square to come morning. Oh, I thought that it would be like between Valessa and Fortam. The road of Valinor would be long and fraught with danger. But this time Damek was certain he'd sent the right man.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? It's not too late to ask for some escorts.
Yes, Damek, stop asking. I'll be fine. And I'm well aware of the dangers. Bringing more people would just put them in harm's way.
Well, forgive me for caring. I just wanted to make sure you're comfortable. If the attack is imminent, you'll have to rush.
I expect it'll take me under a day. I'll arrive in the dead of night or maybe early morning. Seeking out the seer will be the first thing I do.
Fantastic, then things will go perfectly. Make sure to give the rest of the town a heads up. You can all evacuate together. You'll blend right in. But remember, you need to stop by Milas and grab the blade. Otherwise, the Triumvirate will seize it when they attack. If I'm honest, I don't think we stand a chance without it.
I can't believe they're attacking Valinorth. The occupation of Mazeo is still so fresh. Thankfully, they haven't found us yet.
Mazeo, that's what it's called.
Right under their noses, just as we should be. I'm going to meet with the mayor after this, actually. I'll see about fully claiming those underground tunnels. Whatever they were digging for, they've stopped. I think it would make a fine base of operations. Getting the deed shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, I know where you're hiding, Damek.
Wait, you mean we'll have a new home? No more sleeping on the hard tavern floor?
Never again. It's time we get established. I have some large shoes to fill as the general. The first step is finding us a fitting home.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. But one last thing before I go. Is it true what I've heard about Milas?
Absolutely, so please be kind to him. He'll be a valuable ally in the coming days. Best of luck on your vacation, Ulrich.
Trust me, I wish that's what it was. But I'll try retrieving the seer and the blade as soon as possible. Good luck with the mayor. I think you'll need it. But coming back to a home with an actual battle plan? It's starting to feel like our cause has some real weight to it. I feel bad for doubting you, Damek. You're doing a great job.
Meanwhile, okay, that's not an achievement. Sophie, you asshole! Sophie entered the chambers of the Triumvirate unprompted, for Holland had extracted the information they desired. Oh yeah, Holland, isn't Holland your apprentice? The really sadistic one? They raised their hoods and turned to him, scoffing. A hint of aggression on their quickly concealed faces. What do they look like?
Sophie, what is the meaning of this intrusion?
Halen has finished his interrogation, Masters. I thought it would be wise to relay the results. Unless you are plotting behind our backs.
They are.
We would never do such a thing. Information is granted to you as we see fit. If you are left in the dark, it is not permanent. But please, tell us what Halen discovered. We have a feeling our theories are similar.
Yes, of course. The Exodus Wielder is located in Valinor. I am ready to launch our attack at a moment's notice.
Oh yeah, it's called the Blade of Exodus, right?
Good. Then it is time you hear the rest. Valinor is just a small part of our larger plan. We see no more reason to withhold this information.
That much was obvious, Masters. Why did you keep it from me for so long? Halen and I are more than loyal enough.
Sophie, this is not a matter of loyalty. We are sure you'll understand when you hear. It would not be wise to doubt our word.
You know what is also not wise of me? Me imagining the Triumvirate being a bunch of pimply-faced D&D nerds. Wow, that's a little bit harsh, because I actually would love to play D&D.
Yes. My apologies. Nobody likes being left in the dark. I will ensure my words sound less doubtful.
Okay, first of all, Sophie, you should always doubt authority. Second of all, I have never played D&D, but I would love to because I hear, like, really good stories about it. It sounds like really fun.
If there is a greater plan at play, I am honored. I find no greater pleasure than serving your cause. So please, tell me what you wish, and it will happen.
Also, tell me, what is your cause?
We've led you to believe that Valinor is our goal. However, it is just the beginning of a much larger plan. Today, you will learn the true nature of the spirit realm.
Oh, really? It would also be interesting if the Triumvirate seem to be evil, but are really the good guys. Okay. So, our next destination is Milas' house. Think I'm gonna Well, I could go back to Main Street or my house and, you know, see those extra dialogue, but realistically, I don't need to go back there. And I promised myself that I would play through this game the first time imagining myself as the character, so you know what? I think I'll end it here. Next time, we'll go to Miley's house. Hope that you enjoyed this. Love to hear your feedback in the comments. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and remember to hit that bell to stay notified. See you guys next time.